Man, that's the bullshit. They scared of us and they took the records and don't give a fuck. Someone loaded up into my truck about. And over that with us, some of them bust. Shout out to my niggas on the road in the road, trying to make a little bump and they get a fuck who put the trust in the hook and wait who comes things. We shit every day, they suck shit. We found it for the couch out on the Halloween. These boys ain't ready to call me. My pack funky that power man. What power wall, grandfather says. Power wall, my career lid. Flipping my verses, my pretty good service. We bitches, we service, we got this earth shit.
This is how I operate. No MD, custom seat, they contemplating this architecture. In all semester, they know the message. These shorty wet my state of all May. All of my niggas are shoot if they aim. Full of description, and you're missing the mission. This is an original man. My ism is supposed to be living the system with niggas that push up, I'm pushing it down. Shooting the kill, running them down. Split this thing was when it's on the ground. Smoking it over my armor recall. Carry that shit like I'm holding it out. A nigga talking back to say me smoking Dutch. On the certain stuff, falling on the budget. Niggas is wild on the side. Don't be surprised when I silence the scene with 6 shooters as soon as you fetch your money machine, motherfucker.
I really have no time for the music. Let's just start. Just let me know what's going on. Listen, it's out of my hands. Okay, put it this way. I can talk, but if I start walking around, my mobility is fucked. I'm like, when I say I'm not sad, but I'm like deeply frustrated and upset. And it's nobody really I can blame but myself because I do too much. There's too much going on, and I'm not Superman. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not at the fights, even though I'm supposed to be there and watching it right now on TV. It's hurtful. It's hurtful because this is the biggest fight of the year at this point in time and the biggest fight of my life that I would have attended. I've been working my ass off this week. So sometime this is the last bit of medication I have. So it may not look like it's 5 right here and it's 5 right here. It's 10. That's about maybe 12 hours or so. So I'm gonna tell you the story. I packed my bags up. Last night I finished editing and uploading videos around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And oh, by the way, also let me put this out right now. I'm gonna be blocking people. Listen, I'm not in a good mood. You're gonna be blocked. You're gonna be blocked and banned for eternity. I swear to you. Don't fuck with me tonight. Tonight is not the night. Don't play no motherfucking games. I don't give a fuck who you are, whether you know me on Facebook or whether you've been watching my streams forever. If you say some dumb shit, I'm gonna ban you forever. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. I've been working my ass off this week. Working my ass off. Spending outrageous amounts of money to the point where I was so broke that the fact that I had to holler at one of my partners to say, "Yo, can you get me a train ticket back?" So the fact that I'm not getting to this fight right now, listen, I'm hurt. I'm sad. I look at it like this, right? I take this boxing shit seriously. Let's talk about some real shit right here before the main event starts. I don't have to do no videos. I don't have to do anything boxing. I can just sit home in my brand new house that's paid for in cash, right? And collect my little allowance every couple of weeks. Not no allowance from my motherfucking parents, an allowance from my motherfucking trust fund. My bread is long. I can just sit back and just let me calm down. We're going to talk. Give me 1 minute. In 1 minute. I'm gonna tell you the whole story on how everything went down. In 1 minute. All right, that's done. So it's like this, man. I had a plan for tonight. Now, have you noticed? If you have not noticed, I've been at the Fight Weeks event, the Fight Weeks events for Thurman versus Garcia. I was actually on All Access, looking all black, fat, and sweaty. It was me. So it's like this, right? I left out of here, which is my home. What was it, like 12:30 or so? No. It was like 11:30. Because I knew that I probably wasn't going to be done until 2 p.m. I went and got a haircut, right? You see my shit's all shaped up, right? And everything was cool. So the barber sprayed some shit that he never used before. I'm not blaming it on him, but follow my story. I get to 30th Street Station, which is the train station, the main #1 train station here in Philadelphia. And I noticed as I was walking down the platform that like my breathing was all fucked up. So I had like my I had my pump with me, right? You know, and it wasn't working. So I realized I'm sitting there on the bench and I'm like I'm trying to trying to assess what my breathing level was. So everything was cool. I was like, all right, it's cool. But then like 15 minutes later or so, I'm like, because what happened was I got up and I wanted to go get me something to drink before I got on the train because I knew it was an hour-and-a-half ride, even though it was the cafe car where you can like get drinks and, little snacks and stuff. I said, all right, let me get something to drink, just, because I don't know how much that shit's going to be on the train. So long story short, shit got so bad to the point where I was like, okay, all right, if I go to New York and go to this fight, I'm going to be fucked up at that fight. Like to the point where I'm not going to be able to really like enjoy the experience and get the interviews and everything like that once again. Because I was going to be breathing all heavily and everything. So I said, all right, how am I going to do this? So I took a couple extra pumps of my, it's called Symbicort. That shit is bad for your heart. So it's only but so much you can't really overuse it. A motherfucker have a heart attack. So I'm realizing she was real fucked up, and it's like another 45 minutes before the train comes. She starts getting even worse. So what I said was, okay, all right, this train comes at it was around 2:00 p.m. nighttime. So I said, well, I can go back to the crib and take a breathing treatment because I have a nebulizer and all that shit at home, and then get out there before 6:30. Right? The limit is 9:30. You got to be there before 9:30 because if you're not there at 9:30, you're not going to get your credentials to get into the fight. Now the event right now is 9:30 now. So the main event doesn't start till what, like 10:30 or so. But anyway, when I started making my way home to get my breathing treatment, shit got crazy, outrageously worse to the point where I couldn't walk. I mean, I can walk, but I had to use like a railing or like a wall. So I'll be sitting there resting, but I'd be frauding, right? I'd be acting like I'm looking at my phone and shit, but I wasn't. I was trying to get my perfect shit. Shit was getting like real bad. I'm like, God, please, not now. Please, not now. I'm dead serious. I was praying. I'm dead serious. I was like, today is not the day. It should be going down like this. So, as time goes on, she started getting real fucked up. To the point where I made it to in Philadelphia, it's called 69th Street Terminal. And the way the way it's made is I was going to catch the bus, and the bus was only like about three traffic lights, and then walked in a hill, and you are my crib. But I said I can't wait this long. So what I did was I looked at my phone, I had like 2% left. I'm like, oh shit. Mind you, I haven't told you about how I passed out on the bench and pissed my pants. Literally, TstreeT pissed on himself. Brand new shoes on, brand new denim. This is the hoodie I was gonna wear. And I had a button up on under this. So what I was gonna do is when I first got there and started interacting with people, I was gonna have the button up on, but then put the hoodie on later on in the night once I started interviewing people. But basically the point I'm trying to make is like, yo, this is gonna be the last video I'm gonna do like this for a long time. I pissed on myself. Literally, I pissed on myself. The part that really bothers me the most is this was supposed to be my grand opening. Like I've had such like an amazing week, like as far as like covering boxing. So tonight was supposed to be the night where I was going to make my voice like super extra well known. It hurts. The part that hurts the most is like I've been doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, and to have it like in the way it did. Now, okay, let me tell you a secret. I was this was about 4:15 or so p.m. I was on my nebulizer, my little machine, my breathing machine. I was like, all right, well, if I get myself together just well enough to be able to walk up the steps and get to the Uber, then I'll be able to make it, catch a train out there. But listen, I would have died in New York. I remember I went to the Garcia versus Vargas press conference, the first one. I left the hospital when I went to the ER early. So basically, I was sick earlier that day before the press conference. I went to the ER. They tried to keep me overnight. I told them, no, I can't stay overnight because I got this press conference to get to. They made me sign some old shit that says that if you leave the hospital, without the doctor's permission, that you can't sue us or you can't sue your insurance or everything. I signed all that shit. I went to the Garcia Vargas press conference. It was here in Philly. Guess what? Don't you know when I went to the fight, I was sick the whole time. I went to the fight, right? And then about 4 or 5 days, maybe not even that long, after the fight, I ended up having to have an ambulance come pick me up because I was passed out in my hallway, close to being in a coma. I'm not bullshitting. Close to being in a coma. Ended up in the ICU for 4 days with all that breathing shit, tube and shit all coming out of me. I guess the point I'm trying to make is I take this boxing shit seriously. Like this, it is my life. But I've realized now, like God has a funny way of working. I'm not super religious. But I realized that it's like, yo, I can't be doing that shit, man. I can't be doing that shit, man. Because I got a door. I can't keep doing this. Like, as far as like not taking my health seriously. So truth be told, I'll be 100% honest with you. I was gonna go to New York. I was like, all right, I'm come back get my breathing treatment, and I was trying to run up and down my basement steps to see if I had like enough breath to be able to move around our arena, do interviews. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Like, it's no better way to say like I'm hurt, yo. I'm not literally. I may seem like I'm cool now, but yo, I'm sad. I'm really sad, yo. Like the part that bothers me is like I did everything I was supposed to be doing. Like I was covering the shit out of this fight, man. I was covering the shit out of this fight. So I said, all right, well, when I go to the fight, the actual fight itself, I said I'm going to turn the motherfucker up. And when I say turned up, as far as like I'm going to make sure my voice is heard. Now I was Toastmasters. If you don't know what Toastmasters is, look it up. I used to give like motivational speeches in college. So when you do speeches, right, you can't say or ah. If you notice during my interviews, I'm gonna say well. So I've been working on that. So to the point where tonight you would have heard my voice on everybody's channels. Now, mind you, you may see that I've done interviews, and you may hear my voice on other channels, and they're posting interviews. I don't care about none of that because you know why? Because it's marketing and promotion at this point, at this level that I'm at right now. I don't care that other people have my interviews or my voice on their channel. I don't care. Because that's the level that we're at right now. Going forward in the future, when we get big enough, no, you can't do that. But right now, I want my voice on. Yes, I'm going to call your names out. Fight Hub, Behind the Ropes, IFL, Deadspin, Fight Hype. Those are my interviews you've been hearing. And guess what? They get more views on those interviews than I'm getting on my own channel. I'm the one doing interviews. I'm the one doing it. But I don't care. Because I'm not in it for the money. Let's talk about some real shit. I don't have to do this boxing stuff. The stress level is too damn high, but I choose to do it. I can sit back and collect my little money every week in my big ass house in my fucking paid for vehicle that I don't drive, by the way, and play I don't have to do this, but it's my passion. It's something that if I don't succeed at, I'm going to lose sleep over. I'm not going to be happy in life. Put it this way, right? Let's keep it 100 here. Let's keep it 100, right? What did I acquire my wealth? Me and my father came into $1 million in 2010. I already had $100,000 before that. $100,000 is not a lot of money if you really think about it. But I had $100,000 at that point in time. But then me and my pop came into $1 million after that. So basically, long story short, I knew, and I'm blessed that I did. At that point in time, I was drinking like a whole lot. I'm talking about like every day, all day. So I knew that I had to get that money out of my hands. So what we did was we put it into a trust fund. You know, if you don't know what a trust fund is, look it up. You know, so it's like this, right? If you have a trust fund, you'll always have the things that you need, but you won't be living off the hog, but at the same time, you'll be always taken care of. For example, I don't ever have to work a day again in my life. I don't have to do this YouTube shit. But I want to, and I really wanted to be at that event tonight, mostly because it was supposed to be the grand opening for my brand. So shout out to Kyle, shout out to O. You know, like they really, really helped me like get to this point. Like I've been doing everything I'm supposed to be doing as far as a man is concerned. And sometimes I get bothered. For example, right? New people that you bring into your life, new people that you bring into your life, they don't understand or they won't understand. You can't be mad at them. They won't understand like what you've been through to get to the point where you're at today. They won't understand that. But at the same time, you cannot allow them to disrespect you and also, think they're gonna, discredit what you've done. It took a lot to get where I'm at today. Don't get me wrong, I have issues because to get where I'm at today to the point where my only child, my daughter is taken care of, she's taken care of. My daughter is taken care of. And I only see her every 2 weeks at this point in time. She's good. But to get to that point in life, like where you can be a provider for anyone who you have in your life, or more so for your children, you have to lose something. I had to lose it. I had to. In order to get you have to lose something. I lost something, man. I lost a piece of myself. Even though I'm not the same person I used to be, still, I've lost something. For example, y'all see me. I'm not supposed to be doing these videos. But at the same time, I'm sitting here. But if I was to go walk upstairs to the kitchen, which is just right at the steps, and probably like 3 feet, once you get up the steps, I'm going to be deeply out of breath and sweating my ass off. I have to go to the emergency room sometime within the next 16 to 24 hours. If I push it to 24 hours, I'm going to be really, really sick to the point where I got to stay overnight. So the fact that I was actually approved to cover this Thurman versus Garcia fight, I know that I make things look easy. I know that the way I really make things look easy. But to be able to get into free and to cover a fight of that magnitude, and to be able to be sitting at a round table, right? What was it, about maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tables, 8 chairs at that table. To be able to be sitting one-on-one with Keith Thurman and Daniel Garcia and Angel Garcia, or whatever boxers I want to, managers, promoters, whatever. You know what I had to go through to get to that? Remember, I had a seat. A seat. You know what I had to go through to get to that? How many times I had to almost die and to get to that? Hometown cook. Oh yeah, by the way, let me explain this now. The fact that people are here now. Listen, I'm in a zero tolerance mood right now. So therefore, if you say some dumb shit, I'm going to block you. I'm not talking about banning you for 300 seconds. I'm going to block you forever. I'm not in a playing mood because I know now what I've learned today, if what I've learned from let me tell you a story. We gotta end this soon by the time the Garcia versus Thurman fight starts. I'm not gonna be doing a video, but let me tell you a story. I've been dating because, as you may know or may not know, I'm a loner, like the ultimate definition of a loner. I may be financially stable and somewhat wealthy. I may have my own business. I may own my vehicle. I may own my house. But I'm single and I have no chicks. Like I said, one more time, do not get blocked. I swear to God, I will block you and you will never be back. What I've said earlier is it's hard for people who don't know who you are. They don't take you seriously. On some real shit, I can destroy your life. But you never hear me talking about that. I've done it many times. I'm not going to say any names, but I can fuck your motherfucking life up with just one video. Anyway, met a female. I was feeling her. Today, right? I passed out twice. As I told you, I pissed on myself. Right? I called this female up because I just sometimes, you just need somebody to, tell you everything gonna be cool. But it didn't work like this. I was called a loser, a faggot. A faggot is a burning pile of sticks. Bitch ass, nigga, all that type of shit. But anyway, it's like this, right? If I was to let you listen, I am so angry right now. I am so upset to the point where I know what I have to do. When I say the type of upset I am is, it's not like an upset where it's going to fester. It's the type of upset where it's like, yo, I'm going to prove all of you. I swear to God, I will not leave this earth until you remember my motherfucking name. And when it comes to the media members, when it comes to these PR people, when it comes to all of, listen. You've seen what I've done this week. You've seen what I've done at the Garcia Thurman press conference. Imagine if I was at every fight or major fights. I swear you're going to remember me. I wasn't brought on this earth to be no regular dude. I am angry right now. And I'm angry in a good type of productive type of way, but I'm angry. Because it's like I realized that still, even though I've proved so much and I've proved so many people wrong, I still got a lot of shit to prove. I swear to you. You can call around and say some shit like that, or you're going to get banned. I swear to you. Yes, this is a setback. I had some time to think because earlier I was messed up, yo. Like when I was laying down and had my I was taking my breathing treatment, and I was like, fuck, man. I was looking at the clock, and I was like, I was seeing the time tick by, and I said, fuck, I'm not gonna be able to make it in time to get my credentials because they closed down. They closed down the basically. If you don't pick up your media pass when you put it around your neck at a certain time, they be out. I already knew that. Damn, I'm not gonna make that time. I was hurt. I'm hurt. I'm hurting. I'm hurting. Kevin Herrera, one more time. Are you talking to me? One more time, or you're gonna be black forever. I'm not fucking around with you. So it's like this. Let me say this, right? I have a chip on my shoulder. I already had it on my shoulder, but now that chip is big as fuck. Especially after today. That chip is bigger than. Listen. As far as I'm concerned, I've done everything I've said I was going to do. I gotta get you guys correct, right? I gotta get the exotic dancers on the show. I gotta get the promoter's license. I said I was going to everything else I said I was going to do, and I've done it. But now, I want to make all the people who doubted me. I want to make you motherfucking remember me. And I know it's bad. I know I shouldn't think like that, but yo, so help me God, so help me motherfucking God. You're gonna motherfucking remember me. I'm tired of it. You're gonna remember me. I've done too much shit in my life to let somebody or people overall in general who haven't done shit or nowhere near the shit that I've done to think that they can. There's two more things I got to do. As far as right now, as far as physical, which I planned on doing. I got to get my mind right. I got to learn how to trust again. That's why when I came back, well, when I was going to come back from the fight, my goal was to take that Monday and that Tuesday off and to slowly start getting back into, doing my little 5 to 10 minute videos and then doing shit on the website. And then, getting back into the gym. I lost 9 pounds this week, in 1 week, mostly because of the traveling. But yo, I can't put it in no word. Like, listen, I am angry. Like, deep inside, even though I'm sick, I am angry. I am very, 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 very angry. And to all the ones who doubted me, I'm going to make you pay. So let's say, for example, if it's 10 years from now, 5, 10, 20 years from now, when you're in your bullshit life, with your bullshit husband, with your bullshit wife, whoever you are, whoever crossed me, you're going to be like, oh shit, I should know that guy. Yes, you used to. So help me God. Listen, I really cannot put into words how angry I am right now and how I know what has to be done. Because every now and then you get those situations in life where it lets you know, like, yo, you're still human. When you get humble. This was today was God's way of humbling me. That's the way I look at it. Those sick jokes. But it's like, yo, you gotta persevere. You gotta keep going. I've been through worse shit. Even though this shit hurt, I gotta keep going. So you seen what I can do already. Imagine if I perfect my game. You know how shit's gonna be when my game is perfected and I'm at all these fights interviewing motherfuckers? You don't got shit on me. Tonight was supposed to be that night. I was going to go to that fight. I was going to interview everybody. And I was going to make sure that people heard my motherfucking voice. Like they have. For example, let's keep it 100, right? The cat piss interview with the AKs of 47 with Angel Garcia. That was me. Right? With him talking about how, we was only talking like that to Keith Thurman because I was going to because Keith Thurman trying to kill Danny. That was me doing an interview. When we see that little round table shit where Keith Thurman's talking about how I do this shit for me, that was me doing an interview. But you hear all that shit the motherfucker saying, that was me. Because I made sure that I said, okay, this is a major fight. If I go to this motherfucking fight or these events, I'm going to go hard. I'm not going to say no names, but I'm better than you. And guess what? I'm going to continue to be better than you because guess what? I don't do it for the money. The money's going to come. So like I said, I'm blessed that the people who believed in me, Cal and O, the people who believed in me like you. This shit I'm dealing with right now is a humbling experience. A very humbling experience. But yo, I'm mad. I'm really, 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 really angry. Me and my family, me and my father and my daughter, we need this. And I realized that, okay, I went to the barbershop, right? As y'all know, I'm bald. Look at my shit. Right? See my shit? Yeah. Right? I couldn't go to the fight without being shaped up and everything. So I'm thinking like, all right, when I'm at the train station, I'm thinking it's because the barber, he sprayed that shit. I said, I don't got no hair, but he sprayed some shit, but it got into my nose and everything. I tried to blame it on him. But truth be told, I realized that I haven't been sleeping and I've been dealing with a lot of stress. Stress and anxiety brings on an asthma attack. I piss myself. Do you like, you know what? Like, I'm not like, do you know how serious that is when you piss your pants? Do you know how serious that is when you piss on yourself? I pissed on myself, and it was cold as shit outside. I'm sitting on a rock because I can't breathe. I'm doing this shit. I'm like, you know, that shit is not. This shit was serious. So I realized, once I got back, and my driver literally helped me into my bed. No, I'm not bullshitting. It's no joke. If you want to joke around about it, I'm going to block you. I pissed on myself. But the last time I got this sick and I went to a fight, I ended up almost literally slipping into a coma. And I was in the ICU for 5 days. This was back in November when I was covering the Garcia versus Vargas fight. I went to the fight, right? I went to the fight, covered the shit out that fight. 2 days later, I was in the ICU because I went there. So I can only imagine like going to New York and trying to cover this fight, a bigger fight. I would have motherfucking died in New York. I would have died out there. But I just can't. Like, listen, I'm angry, yo. I'm hot. I'm angry, and that's why this anger that I have is a good type of anger because I know that now I'm going to take care of my health. I'm going to take a couple of weeks off. It's going to be the last video you're going to see about this. Look how lit that shit is. You got Errol Spence, Sean Porter, and Andre Berto right there. I would have been there interviewing all those motherfuckers. But now I know. It's like, yo, every now and then, God throws you those curveballs. And I got to listen to him because I've been running around for the last several months. I know I'll be making shit look easy. But, yo, I bought a motherfucking house. I don't talk about it much, but I'm a full-time caregiver. Fighting a custody battle, doing all this shit. I should be allowed to be a little bit crazy sometimes. Running the business, running social media, running YouTube. I don't give myself enough credit. I already know people don't give me enough credit, but I don't give myself enough credit. What if, imagine right now, follow what I'm saying. Follow what I'm saying. Imagine, right, if you were put into a situation where you had no choice but to succeed. Right? Now, of course, you may think like, oh, well, you're going to succeed. It's success. But imagine if you had no choice but to be successful. Imagine if you had no choice. No choice. I have no choice. I got to be successful. You know how stressful that shit is? You know how stressful that shit is? So like I said, I may be talking cool and everything right now, but I can't walk. I'll keep it 100 with you. Sometime in the next 24 hours, maybe less, I'm going to be in the ER. I'm dead ass. I'm keeping it 100 with you. But that shit is not easy, yo. But I'm going to do it. I got no choice. I got no choice. If I have to be alone forever, remember daughter, she cool. We're going to chill instead of college and shit. But still, if I have to be alone and not married forever, then fuck it. At least I know she cool. At least I know I did what I had to do as a man. I'm just tired, yo. I've been doing everything. As far as a person, as a man is concerned, I've been doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. I just want to be happy. I look at it like this, right? Tonight, okay, put it this way: this week, I made leaps and bounds. But then when it came to the night, as far as the fight, I took a step back. But technically, I really didn't because I did some amazing shit this week. Some shit that people never thought I would be able to do. So I really have to look at that and say, okay, all right, you did something, you know? So that's what I keep telling myself. I keep telling myself, like, yo, you did some amazing ass shit this week, bro. You did some real ass shit. You got shit out. But at the same time, that's not what I wanted. I wanted more. And sometimes I wonder, like, what would happen where I get to where I think I want to get to, as far as like get a promoter's license. Will I be happy then? Like, where's the limit? Is it past the sky? But at the same time, I know I can't die. I've been close to death many, many, many times, and it's not a good feeling. You know how painful it is when you're close to death, when you're blinking in and out, like of life, like when you're blanking out. That's why people say I'm cocky and I'm trying to do this and do that and all that. Yo, I've been through a lot. You can't walk in my shoes. You can't fill my shoes. Your commercial's still going. I'm watching. It's on right here. I'm watching. Commercial's still going. But I realized this. It was, I would say, when I was 12 years old is when I realized like I wasn't grown on this earth to be just a regular dude. People underestimate because I do these videos, the videos like this. People, King Koala, you got one more bullshit comment and you're gonna get banned forever, not just for 300 seconds. But I realized that I wasn't one of them type of people where I could be like regular. I'm not just a regular person. I've come to realize that. And when you look at the people who've accomplished great things in life, for example, even like I've used the same analogies or stories when it comes to Jay-Z, when it comes to Rocky Balboa, when it comes to or Sylvester Stallone, Albert Einstein, even Barack Obama, like they've all had to go through extreme, stringent hardships to get where they are today or where they made it to. And that's what I keep telling myself. It's like, yo, you gotta go through this shit, man. You gotta go through it if you're gonna be great. You got to. And I'll tell you once again, I don't have to do this boxing shit. I can literally, stay home and play Xbox and PlayStation for the rest of my life, and I'll be taken care of for the rest of my life. But I need this. Mentally, I need this. I need to accomplish this. That's why when I uploaded that video of the heated full uncut Keith Thurman talks to the media sit down, whatever that was, I wanted y'all to see, like when I edited that video, I want y'all to see like how he sat down and how you see my camera and me looking right at it. That was me in there. Nobody never thought I would be there. Nobody never thought I would be there. I'm there sitting next to the fighter who has Floyd Mayweather's former belt, a world champion. Right? It's me, right? It's Michelle Joy Phelps, Marcus Watson. On the other side is Ring TV, Eli Seckback guy, and then Fight Hub. TstreeT was there. Y'all never thought I would be there. Y'all never thought I would be there. And guess what? That's why I made sure that if I go to these events, you're gonna hear my motherfucking voice. Put me on your channel. That shit hurt, yo. So what I'm going to do is I apologize to Swanson Communications. I apologize to Develop Entertainment. I apologize to Pulse Boxing. I apologize to Bam Boxing Promotions. I apologize to CBS, Steven Espinosa, Showtime. I'm doing my best. I know I can do better, but I really take this seriously. Like, seriously. I'm going to lay down. I'm going to watch this Garcia versus Thurman fight. And I'm going to take 2 weeks off. And if you ride with me, if you really believe in me, in me, and you ride with me, you should understand that I need at least a week or 2 weeks off. I got some shit I got to take care of. I got to take care of my house. As far as getting furniture and shit, I got to take care of my vehicle. And I really need this time to myself because I've been running around. I bought a house by myself. You know, like doing all this shit by myself. I really need you guys to really, you know, believe in me. Like, yo, listen, I swear, like, give me about another 3 months, maybe less than that. Give me some more time. Like, if you've seen what I've came from to where I'm at now, you should believe in me. If you see where I was in 2010, 2011, 2012, and you see where I'm at now, you should believe in me, man. Just give me some more time. It's very, truth be told, I don't even want to watch Thurman Garcia because it's hurtful. When I see all those people everywhere and how lit that event is, it's hurtful. I'm hurting. I was going to be right there. Doc Strange 27. You just got to the chat, so I can't block you. But I'm hurting, yo. But truth be told, honestly, if I get out, put it this way, if I get out this chair and I walk just up the step to the kitchen, right, to get just something to drink out the refrigerator, I'm having some serious issues. Some serious issues. But I'm deeply sad. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to fight back. I'm trying not to cry. I don't care. I'm trying not to cry, yo. I'm trying not to cry, yo. Honestly, I really want to cry. Honestly. I'm a grown man. Hey, listen, 33 years old. I really want to cry. I'm no bullshit. No bullshit. I really want to shed some tears. You know how many times I got lost in New York this week? Paying all those fucking Ubers and shit. You know, I'm hungry as fuck. My pop ate, but now I got no food left for me. I'm hungry as shit. I don't have nothing to eat. I gotta go to the hospital sometime in the next less than a day or so. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. Like, literally, I have to go to the hospital. Like, when it gets to this point where I'm at right now, where I can't like move around and shit, like free mobility, I have to go to the hospital. And I've been trying to push it back. I was supposed to be in the hospital a couple of hours ago, but I kept pushing it back because I still have I got 2 of these left. You know, so as long as I got these, I'm cool. But once these run out, which is going to be sometime, probably like by 3 p.m. tomorrow, I gotta go to the ER. And now it's like, you know, it's one of those situations like where you take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. So to get to a fight of this magnitude, the fact that I got accepted to a fight of this magnitude, it took a lot of work. Dr. Strange, if I ain't blocked you, yes, I'm asking about it. Stop being a bitch. If I didn't block you yet, stop asking about it, because it's gonna make me block you. You're gonna be a faggot. Should have said that. I mean, a burning pile of sticks. So, Dr. Strange, stop asking about being blocked unless you want to be a burning pile of sticks. Like, I know y'all may think like, yo, I'm not gonna live this down. This is gonna be bothering me for days and days and days. I'm not gonna live this down. I'm not gonna live this down. I mean, of course, you have Berto versus Porter next month in the Barclays Center. I'm going to easily get to that, but it's not the same as this fight. It's not the same. I got to get to the fight. I'm sorry, guys. I know that my health, I can't control that, but I should have been resting. I was working way too hard. I'm going to lay down. I'm going to watch this fight. And I'm not going to be doing a video for about 2 weeks or so. There's some things I got to get taken care of because I got to make sure that moving forward, going forward in the future, that everybody knows who I am and what my name is. It is what it is.